Hello gamers, welcome back to the channel. Guys, I think we're back to full power here. Let me fill people in for the people that were uninitiated. So I was off of the internet entirely, basically for about 3-ish days, the past few days. I did a stream last night, it was a temporary one. We just did like a short single CPU League match, and we're doing the second one today. But the reason that happened is because my computer, which had a custom liquid cooling loop, leaked everywhere, and I had to get it in, and we had to rip that out, and we had to go in and put in a new fan, and we had to do a whole little ordeal, but it's back. Okay, we're back. Fortunately, there was no damage. The only damage was to my wallet because I had to buy the parts and get it repaired, but the computer is good. It's running, you know, we shouldn't have any issues, and I didn't lose any data or anything, so you don't need to worry about that. But we're back. Okay, we're back, and what are we doing today? Well, I wanted to do a couple of things. First of all, I am going to be out of town. Well, I'm going to be in town, but I'm going to be hosting someone at my town, in my house, this weekend. So the streams are going to be a little up in the air. They probably won't happen. My mom is visiting for my birthday. She's coming about a week early. She's landing on Friday night, and I think she's staying through like Monday, I believe, something like that. So I probably won't be streaming those days because I haven't seen my mom for like a year. And so I want to hang out with my mom for a bit. And so because of that, you know, I'll be not streaming, but to make up for it a little bit, I'm going to be trying to work hard these next couple of days to make up both for that and also for not being able to do any work the last few days. So I am streaming today, and we might be streaming even tomorrow and Thursday. We might just be doing 4 days in a row. I don't know. We might rip it. I don't want to guarantee that, but there's a chance. There's a pretty high chance I'm just going to rip it. Today we're going to do the CPU League, and then we're going to do a little Mario Kart speed runs, because I've been wanting to play Mario Kart again, and I want to do this like image recognition concept, but right when I was going to start work on it, my computer went down, which was not good, so I made no progress on it. And then I spent most of today trying to get caught up on YouTube projects. So like I'm mega backlogged right now, and I'm gonna try to get that Mario Kart World thing done by Thursday. I don't know if that's realistic, to be honest with you. It really depends on how many issues I run into when I'm working on it. There's a high chance it gets pushed to next week, but I didn't want to let that stop me from playing Mario Kart, so we're gonna do the CPU League today. We're gonna do match 3B. I'm gonna boot up Mario Kart World. We're gonna do some of those traveling plumber runs, because I like those. They're good for speed runs, and they're good for me being a mega yapper. I can yap while I'm playing that game, so we're gonna do that. So that's the plan for tonight's stream. I did have another idea that I want to float it out to you guys. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not yet, but there is a possibility that I do it leading up to the Kirby game, because I was thinking I need a little more stability right now in just life. But especially streaming. One of my major problems right now is I don't have a good, like, safe option. And so I really want to give that Kirby game a shot. And that's coming out on, like, the 20th. I think there's big potential there. I really want to get into it because I'm actually really interested in the Kirby Air Riders game. And I'm thinking about, in order to get ready for that, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not yet, okay, so don't put this on your schedules, but I'm considering doing one of those streams like I did with the Jamboree All Achievements, which is Kirby Air Ride, the GameCube one, all achievements, 360, 120 per mode. I don't know if I'll do that or not, but I'm considering doing it, which would be a long stream. It would probably be a couple of days worth. Now, I am not like a full speedrunner, so I don't know everything. Like, if Blue Candy did it, he could probably do it in like a couple of hours, but I know Kirby Air Ride, just not the speed tech. I could probably do it in a couple of days. It would probably be like 30-ish hours, 40 hours, something like that. I don't know the exact amount of time, but maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, so really briefly, I'm gonna go to this thing. Why is there a 500 internal server error on this? Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna go to my main scene though. We're gonna really briefly do a match preview. And there will be spoilers to last night's match, so I'm gonna give you a warning. Okay, let's say if you don't want spoilers, come back, like mute the stream or leave and come back at the top of the hour. So in like 6 minutes, okay? I'm just gonna give you the warning. Because if you don't want to get spoiled, you might just want to just get out. okay? Now, no guarantees it doesn't come up during the match too, because I assume we're going to be talking about standings and implications. So I would say maybe just use the time to skim the VOD and get caught up or whatever. I don't know. Do what you need to do, but I'm just telling you right now. Okay, what do we have here? What is this? What is this internal error? Do you guys see that? What is that? I don't know what that even is. I have no idea what that is. What is that error? Is it this? Oh, it's the tap map. Tap map broke. Okay, I found it. Okay, let me pull up some background noise, and then we're gonna pull up the sheet with the info. Okay. Let's talk about the league. Okay, what are we doing today? I didn't break that. For the record, that's not me. I didn't even make that. You can't say that I broke it. I literally didn't even make that thing. Wait, what am I trying to do at 1,200 subs? I could do it at 1,200 probably. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing it, but like, I just need to be able to plan out a day. Realistically, if I wanted to do it before Kirby Air Riders, I'm looking at the schedule, I would have either next week or the week after. It would probably be the weekend of the 14th through the 16th. Maybe, no, maybe before then. I don't know, because I would like to maybe do a community archipelago on my birthday. We'll see. I don't really know. I don't know. The schedule's kind of up in there. I do want to do it though. I just have to find a time where I can actually say, okay, we need to do it in this time. Okay. We just have to figure out a way to make it work. I don't know. We'll brainstorm that. Okay. We're going to brainstorm it. I could theoretically do it on like Thursday through Saturday and then do it on Sunday. Do the archipelago on Sunday and do the Kirby Air Rider thing before that. That would be a lot, but I could do it. Okay. Wait. It's not only Mario Party, it's a spreadsheet. We love spreadsheets here. Take a look at this. Holy crap. Oh, I realized you couldn't hear the music. My bad. Spreadsheet gaming, dude. Okay, let's talk really briefly about what the plan is for today, okay? By the way, it wouldn't be this Sunday that I'm talking about. I'm talking about on my birthday Sunday. My birthday is November 16th, so... it would actually be a good time to do it because it's a weekend. Okay, we are going to talk about this. Also, this sucks. For the record, they need to work on this. This is like the opposite of a sponsor shout out. I was like, I'm going to try this thing out. Not good. It's not good. Sorry. But I'm not going to waste it. I'll finish it. It just sucks. It tastes like perfume. Okay. Here is what we are working with today. Okay, so in case you missed it, here's where we're at in the schedule. We've done week 1, we've done week 2, and we've done half of week 3. The match tonight is this one, 3B. So today we have the Battle of the Princesses and Luigi and Yoshi. So the green guys, the Glorps and the Princesses, that's who's showing up today. Thank you, by the way, Kirby Squishy for the 50 months. Thank you, Dream Archer for the 300 as well. Okay, sorry. So, it's gonna be a big day. I think there's some fan favorites here. You know, Peach always brings a lot of controversy to the match. People were talking about Peach yesterday. She wasn't even in the game, dude. But she was coming up in the discussion a lot anyways. So, now that she's actually gonna be on the field today, I don't know how that's gonna look. I'm a little skeptical. I think it could get heated. Daisy, I feel like we can't be sleeping on Daisy. I know Yoshi's a fan favorite, and people like Luigi as well, so.
Then I am one of them. If Peach has 10 fans, then I am one of them. If Peach has only 1 fan, then that is me.
She's in the Toadsworth files?
Then that means I am no longer on Earth.
What?
If the world is against
That's
Peach,
crazy.
then I am against the world.
Thank you, Steelblade X for the 65. Look, we already have some Peach support coming in. Okay, so here's the match. Now, we don't know the board, we don't know difficulty, we don't know item set, because as you know, this season, we're doing a live draw for the item pool, the difficulty pool, and the map pool before every game. And I think, actually, if we take a look at the data here, we have had 4 random item sets, and I believe that I believe when I made this, I made 4 of each. So if I did this correctly, all of the pure random is gone. There's no more pure random. It should be completely gone. Which is crazy because we got 4 of them in the first 5 games. So the other options will be the default item pool, which means, you know, the shops and the items you get are based on your placement, which, don't get me wrong, they still get chaotic and there is still a low chance that you can pull rare items. So it is still kind of crazy. Not as crazy, but it is crazy. And then there's pure random, but with no wacky watch, which we only had the wacky watch appear in one of these anyways. So like, it's basically the same. Also, if we look at the boards, we already had 2 of the boos, and I think there's like 2 or 3 of each. So I think the boo is either out or almost out. So there's a low chance we're gonna be getting the boo draw today. We have yet to see, I believe, what's his name, dude? The other guy, Toad. We haven't seen Toad. We haven't seen Toad's Midway Madness. Maybe that'll show up today. We'll see. I believe Wacky Watch is in normal item distribution, but I think it can only go to people from item spaces. I don't think it shows up in shops, and I think it's a very low chance, I believe, yeah. Okay, so let's look at, here's your spoiler alert. We're gonna look at the standings. If you were not here yesterday and you don't want a spoiler, look away. I underestimated the amount of time that I told the people to go away because they're just turning the stream back on. They need to turn it back off. Again, for another like 5 minutes because I was yapping too much. Here is what we're working with, okay? As of match 3A. I'm gonna click on it in 3, 2, 1. Here's the current standings. So as you can see, we have it updated for the people that played last night. These people have 3 games played. But with match 3A in place, we have DK still on top. DK with the same average placement as Waluigi, despite Waluigi having 1 more win and more placement points, because DK has been such a dominant force on the field. This guy is still like 500 points out of anyone else. DK basically untouched at the top of the standings, despite a Waluigi victory, okay? He's kind of killing it right now. But here is the unexpected outcome. Wario, the guy who was in last place in the standings before last night's match, going up against the top 3 people in the standings, he pulled off the upset, the underdog story. He won the game. Now, that is not going to be able to save him for the abysmal first 2 weeks, but you can see he's up. He was in 8th, and now he's all the way up to 6th. However, you know, the people playing tonight will shake that up. So, Luigi, Daisy, Yoshi, and Peach, it's a bit of a mid-off here looking at the standings. Before last night, they were in 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th place. So, like, these guys are all kind of middle of the pack. They really need to prove themselves a bit. I'm curious to see what will happen. Oh, crap. 1 sec. My monitor's freaking out. Oh, dude, not right now. I might have to crash OBS. Wait, maybe it'll be fine. I know what I need to do. I might have to do something really quick. We'll see. Sorry. It shouldn't affect the stream, but there's something freaking out for me right now. Don't worry about that. I'll deal with it in a minute before we start up the game. But, look, you get the idea. The current, I would say, favorite, but not by much going into this is going to be Luigi. Peach, everyone says she cheats. She's in last. Yoshi, fan favorite, also at the bottom. The only 2 not to have 1,000. And Daisy's just kind of mid. She's just kind of mid. Okay? So, now you know where we're at. Going into the games today, I need to fix this issue with my monitor really fast. So let me do that. It'll take just a second, I think. And then, we'll do the draw and get started. Okay. It's gonna be an interesting match. I can already tell it's gonna get a little chaotic. It's gonna get a little wild out there tonight, I think. So, let me go to my other layout for this. Oh, I need to get rid of click maps again. That's what that 500 internal server error is, by the way. I don't really know what happened, but it's just like broken. Okay, All right, let me bring out the bowls. Let's bring out the dang bowls, dude. Give him a shake. What's the match? Daisy, Peach, Yoshi, Luigi today. All right, here we go. Shaking it up. Gotta give it an extra long shake today. All right. Just to really make sure it's all mixed up in there. All right. I don't believe pure random is in the item pool anymore, but we can still get pure random with no wacky watch or the default, which does have the watch. Okay, doing the draw, and what are we gonna get? Dude, no way we're doing it again. I'm gonna stand by the draw, but we've had crazy boo matches. We're having a third one. It's another boo match night. That, I believe, is the final boo match. The boo matches have been crazy. I have to respect the draw. I could choose to not respect the draw, but there's no boo left after this, so it's gone. That's just crazy luck. Boo will be gone until the postseason. After this, just like the pure random. I didn't stack it. I think what I did was 3 of each. So there's 3 excess. And the other ones only have 12 because there was 5 boards, so I think I put 3 in of each. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we're gonna get. Pulling it out. What do we have today? Okay, interesting. A little mix-up. We're bringing out the default Andes today. We're going with a more normal match. Gonna be curious to see how that shakes things up. Default Andrews. Kind of the NPC round, if you will. Where did I put the... Okay. Can I link the spreadsheet? Yeah, 1 second. I'll do it after the draw. And now we draw for difficulty. I believe, 1 second. Here's the spreadsheet link, by the way, if you want to see it. This is also posted in the Discord. If you look at the first message in the official CPU League thread, you can get it. Here it is. Okay, sorry. We are drawing now for difficulty. They're stuck together, man. If I get medium, it's gonna be actual default Andy. Dude, it's a default Andy match. We got the M. Gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be our first default items against medium computers. Now, I think some people would tell you that this is gonna be a sleeper match. And I can't confirm or deny that because we are on default items on the boo board with medium computers, not hard or easy, which tend to shake things up. I think, though, that in a weird way, in a weird roundabout way, a normal match could be crazy for the standings because if nothing chaotic happens, there is a chance that the star count inflation goes through the roof this game. And we see never before seen numbers. We could see multiple people drop 1,000 points in a game. I think it could happen. Okay, well, let me open up the game. I need to swap the item pools. So give me a brief moment on that. But there is a chance this is the least spectacular game of the entire season. Okay, we're going default item spaces, and we're going default shops. Booting it up! I think there's a chance that it's legit, it's a legit high-scoring game. And I feel like you guys aren't respecting the athletes. You're thinking these guys are not going to do anything. You think they're not here to play. I mean, you got to respect the athletes. You have to do it. They are here because I mean, look, they're here for a reason. There's a reason that we are on the bench and these guys are playing on the big screen. And I think that we need to give them a little respect. It'll go either, yeah, I mean, there's gonna be no in between. It's either gonna be best or worst. That's a good way to put it. That is a good way to put it. Okay, party mode. Yeah, we did see some insane games yesterday, and I know people don't want to see another boo match, but you gotta admit, the boo matches that we've seen have actually been pretty crazy. The one yesterday was actually nuts. That was probably the most hyped game. So I'm not against it because of the ease of access to the boot. I do love variety as much as the next person. It does mean we're going to be kind of toad stacked in the back half of the season. Because with no Boo in the running, that means that the chance that we get a toad match are going to be very high, which is okay. Okay, we're bringing out Daisy. Daisy in the P1 slot. Luigi in the P2, playing on normal. Peach in the P3. And we've got the Yoshman in the P4, dude! We are playing on Boo as well. I'm gonna get everything set up, by the way, and then once it is set up, we will be doing a short ad break, I think, just to get them out of the way so they don't happen right at the beginning of the game. So I will get up and probably get water because if I'm gonna finish this, I need something to chase this with because this is terrible. And go to the bathroom. Okay? Thank you, Cassie Cat, for the 10. Welcome back. By the way, I'll go ahead and link this if you guys want to see the spreadsheet again. We will be doing occasional Discord check-ins on the fan clubs as well. But first, let me open the prediction. We're going to open the prediction. I'm going to run the ad. And then we're going to go. Well, and by go, I mean, we're not gonna go. I'm not gonna start. I won't start until after the ad is done, but I'm gonna go get water. That's what I mean by that. Okay. 20 minutes on the prediction is going in. I think we're ready to go. The Gamba is active. Good luck to everyone out there on Polymarket tonight. It's gonna be an interesting night. I'm gonna run the ad. And, here, I'll actually put the background music on for this because I'll be out of the room for a second. And you probably don't want to hear this loop. But then I'm ready to lock in for a banger match. So I'll be right back. Where's the ad? Run the ad. Okay. Good luck to everyone on their gambles. We should make a spreadsheet command, by the way. We should make one. We don't have one. Can someone help me with that? Okay, I'll be back in a second. Be right back. Okay, dude, it's gonna be a banger. Well, it's either gonna be a banger or it's gonna be the worst match you've ever seen. One or the other, no in between. Okay, so... maybe Coconut Mall is good music for this match. So, just to run through this again, you can kind of see everything on the screen. But in case you were not here, we are playing on normal mode on Booze Haunted Bash, the final Booze Haunted Bash draw that's possible in regular season. On normal items, on normal difficulty. People are joking about this match. We're calling it the NPC match. Might be the most nothing burger thing of all time. We're gonna see. Hopefully it's interesting, but there is a chance that it puts us all to bed. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's not going to do that. Okay, we're gonna make it entertaining. But there is the chance that it's bupkis. We're gonna find out. I mean, I'm thinking that in a mid-off, playing on normal is the perfect thing, because that's mid. It's mid, and these guys are mid. But there is a very small possibility that they all just don't mess with each other and the star count balloons for everyone, which would benefit all of them, even the guy in last. Like, if you get last, but you have like 7 stars, that's still pretty good. It's like 800 points, dude. You know, I mean, like, that's not bad. People will not be happy with their predictions if you get 4th, but if you get 4th with 7 stars, you're sitting good in the league, man. I mean, that's just how it is. Okay. So, with that in mind, it's game time. Let's get into the game. Yeah! I love gaming. We love games. I should have worn my We Love Games shirt. Okay, we're starting. Getting into it. We love games. The Discord's hyped. We will be checking the Discord periodically throughout the matches tonight. Yeah, doing a quick Discord skim. I don't have time to read them all, but I've been monitoring activity. The Yoshlings, Luigi, Peach, and Daisy, all 4 of the fan clubs, seeing some activity within the last few hours here. People coming alive. Somehow, Dr. Luigi's explanation of benefits, the Luigi fan club, the most active one on the Discord, kind of an unlikely person. You know, you wouldn't think that the majority of the discussion would be happening around Luigi of all people, because I never really considered him much of a fan favorite, but you know, clearly there's, even if there's not power in numbers, these guys are vocal. They know who they like, and I respect that. I respect that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and... Oh, didn't do that right. Get this booted in. Hello, Squee! Welcome, Squee! How does this work? They are all computers and I shoutcast them, and they're in a league and they play 1 match every week for 6 weeks. Then we do a playoffs. Alright, so here we go. We're starting off the match here. Princess Peach landing on an item space, getting the early golden, which is a pretty good thing to have in pocket early, I feel like. And then we've got Yoshi with a blue coin, Luigi with a blue coin. Honestly, I would say the first, like, 5 or so turns of Mario Party are not really that exciting. They're kind of board development. That's what I call them. It's where the players are poising themselves to make a move. And whether or not they end up making that move, I mean, we just have to wait and see. That's part of the fun of watching the game play out, but we're gonna see. Thank you, I bought this on Amazon for like 10 bucks. Alright, here we go. So we're going into 3-throw, gonna be our first minigame of the night. Now, advantage is gonna be going to the outer edge players. Right now, Daisy with easy access to the 2-pointers, but not really capitalizing on it much. It's actually gonna be Yoshi, the unlikely player who has the last shot at the 2-pointers, doing the best, and now advantage does go over to Yoshi on the left. Luigi yet to score a single basket. This guy is, okay, finally, as I say that, does get a 2-pointer, but like, he is really striking out here, and it's gonna be a win for Yoshi early on here. So a little early Yoshi minigame victory, you love to see that. Now, I don't know if 1 minigame win means a lot. I don't really think it does, but I feel like if you have to pick between starting off your match with a loss or a win, you're gonna pick the win every time. It's 10 coins, it's a morale boost. I mean, it kind of helps you lock in early, get your head in the game, realize, okay, I can do this, you know? That way you're not caught floundering, which we have seen. But there have been a bunch of position changes through these matches. A win or even a pretty substantial lead early on in star count even is not enough to change the game. And oh! The early item bag into Boo's crystal ball on the Yoshman. That is going to be a big one, but realistically, I don't expect him to do much with it. Since we are in the early game, he'll probably just burn it and steal some coins. Which is good, but could be way more impactful. Could be a lot more impactful. Alright, we are going into a coin minigame. A coin minigame this early on in the game is actually huge because a lot of them are making their way over towards the area of the map that does have a shop. Meaning that there is that chance that we are able to see some pretty high value purchases early on here. But it does rely on them not getting eliminated because once you get taken out, you do not come back. Right now, the big winner on this minigame going into phase 2 looking to be Princess Peach. As she hits double digits there. Does get taken out before the final bag section. An opportunity for Yoshi and Luigi. And oh! Yoshi misses the bag. It is normal items. Now, I don't know exactly what normal items is in the context of what an item bag is and the chances. Like, those are not written down. But the setting for normal items is turned on. But because of the sheer amount of items that are in this game, I suspect that we will probably see some chaos regardless. What?! Princess Peach with the trip 9s, dude! A 30 coin drop by Peach early on here. That is something we have never seen before. A first timer for Princess Peach, surging to 54 coins, and she's gonna be going for the Gad Rush. But what does she want to do with that? Realistically, guys, by the way, I'm expecting the item spaces to remain fairly random, just because of the nature of them being item spaces. I think the shops being default is gonna be really where you see the difference. I don't even think you can buy a Wacky Watch from the shop with default items. And we have the Yoshman with a smart play early, wanting to guarantee the star. So he pops the mini, and you might think he's gonna go up top, but no. While the pink boosts are active, the pathway is there, and he's able to surge to an early star for the Yoshman. And just to do a turn check, that is gonna be a turn 3 star. So, see, this is what I was talking about. If we continue this pace, these guys are on normal difficulty, which means that I'm expecting us to see fairly non-interactive gameplay. Meaning, I think they're probably gonna just ignore each other most of the time. Which in a way works out for all of them, because if they're not constantly stealing from one another, they can all get stars, and they can balloon upwards. And here we go, Daisy finally getting a decent roll here. And oh, look, it's gonna be another star! Due to Daisy with the low rolls, keeping her movement in the bottom right, that allows her to get a star as well, and we are off to the races here, 2 stars early on turn 3 of the game. And right now, the pace is electric. This is crazy. I do still say, I see it! Alright, we're going on to our next minigame. It's going to be Bob-omb Breakers. Bob-omb Breakers, not a bad minigame by any stretch of the imagination here. But on normal mode, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. We are playing to 100 here, first to 100. I didn't even see the poll was running. I don't really know what the polls are. If we're being honest, if there's ever a poll being ran on this channel, it's probably not my poll. I don't think I've ever ran a poll on this channel. Normally the mods just do that. Okay, here we go. Princess Peach, like 4xing her score there. She had 3 points before that combo. Now, the thing about this minigame that makes it kind of interesting is that you can go into the playing field of the people nearby you. They are not restricted to the 3 lanes that are their color. They can go to the left or the right and go into another lane and create combos that way. And in a weird way, it creates this interesting situation where you can actually trap your opponent. And if they're unable to place a piece, they'll be blocked off until their area clears up again. And we might see that with Daisy, although there are a couple of combos that she's sitting on in her section of the board, so I'm expecting it'll probably clear out due to someone getting a nice side combo. Let's see it, though. Right now, we are... Oh, Yoshi with a nice combo. Look at that. Sitting on 96. Basically, anything will win for him at this point. All he needs to do is get a connection, and he does. Big win for the Yoshman. Big win for the Yoshman here. Quick Discord check. The Yoshi fans are surging, believing in a potential sweep of the match. But also, same thing, the Luigi fans, very active. It is going to be an interesting one. Oh, but we have a, wait, we have a GM message, and oh, what a nice GAD. So that was a smart play by Peach. She uses the GAD brush to duplicate the Boo's crystal ball, and then she risks it on the RNG from the warp box that takes her to a random place. Now, that doesn't take her to the star, but I like the aggression here. I like it. It is possible that she could have not gotten that. I was looking at the Discord update. I don't know if anyone else had an item. But either way, pretty good usage by Peach on the GAD brush. And while Yoshi's in the lottery, I'm going to read a message from the Peach General Manager. After an extended break along with extra training and preparation, we are ready tonight to pave the path to victory. Please give it your best effort to make the tournament tonight and cheer on your favorite princess, Princess Peach. See you tonight. We are ready. Are you? That is a message coming in from someone who claims to be the GM of Princess Peach's team, the Peaches Peaches. Will it pay off? I don't know. We're going to see. I mean, she started us off with a bang, getting triple 9s. Second prize for Yoshi. Decent pull. Now, that is actually a pretty solid draw by Yoshi. That's going to bring him up to 46 coins. He is on the upper right section of the board. If he makes his way around, we could see a star steal early on for Yoshi, giving him a 2-star gap and making him the only player, if he does pull it off, to have a star at all. But a good opener here by Yoshi. A lot of people come into play. We had an early star from Daisy, an early star from Yoshi, a great GAD brush by Peach. The only one who's still kind of waiting to show up is Luigi. But he's not even doing that bad. He is not even doing that bad. He did do pretty bad on that minigame. Daisy walking away with a victory here early. Whoa! Thank you, Miyuri Tari, for the 5-er! The 5 gifted. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that. You got a big raise. Hey! I see what you did there, but also congrats, that's big. Speaking of big, Yoshi getting it with the Mega Mini Hammer is going to be going Mega Mode. Now, this could be catastrophic for him, and she pulls another one! She's got dual balls! What a crazy play here. I don't know if I've ever seen that inventory before. That could be used very aggressively. If she uses one of them to top up her coin count to over 50 and then steals after, could be big. Luigi also edging closer to the star, probably about 4 or 5 spaces out, could get it on the next turn. A lot of people are getting themselves in a great position on the board early on here. Alright, we're going in. Let's see it. Well, it's hard to really know what normal item RNG is, because if we were going off Mario Party 4 items, every time you'd land on that space, you'd only get a mini or a mega mushroom, which is why so many people hated it. I don't actually know what the odds are for the items from the item spaces, but I do have the setting turned on for default items, whatever that is. But like I said, it'll be more apparent in the shops. You won't see things like a wacky watch randomly appearing. We do have 1 minute warning on the Preds, by the way. If you have yet to get your points in, make sure to do so. Luigi currently in the lead, sitting on 7. Daisy now also at 7. Yoshi going up to... going down actually to 2 there. It's looking like Luigi run away with it. The only one at double digits, landing at 12. Yes, that was actually Jeff. Not to be confused with Joel, he's up here. Five-second warning on the Preds. And here we go. Ball number 1 coming out. So what I'm suspecting we're gonna see here is a steal onto, oh, actually Luigi with the coin advantage. I was thinking Yoshi, but I didn't realize he was up to 55. So in a weird way, I don't know if it would have changed the outcome, but him winning that minigame actually probably made it worse for him a little bit and saved Yoshi. Speaking of Yoshi, let's see what he does here. Okay, so Yoshi bringing out the warp box. About to sneeze. Sorry about that. Yoshi working his way down the bottom left. And it's a bit of a mad dash to this star in the upper left, but Luigi definitely with the advantage, and oh, and he risked it, dude! I think he could have used the item that he had to guarantee it, but he goes for the roll, and it does not pay off. He gets a 1, which now opens up the floor for a potential steal here. A bit of a misplay here by Luigi early on. That item would have for sure allowed him to make the movements that he needed, but he kind of greeted by trying to save it. And now, he might have to suffer the consequences of what that entails. Alright, so, interestingly enough, on this minigame, we saw something that had never been seen before last night, and it was a 4-way draw. Because 3 of them hit a rock, and then I think 1 of them hit a different rock. And we have the 4-way rock! Do we see it again? No, only Daisy goes down. Everyone else still surviving. It's a 1-5 block, but you get to pick your roll. And Yoshi! Right at the finish line, an uncharacteristic nail-biter of a minigame sneaks past Luigi right at the end for the victory. And Yoshi doing very well on the minigames early on here. Yoshi now up to 59. And due to the misplay by Luigi, I think that there's a world where Yoshi can get the star here. But will he do that, or will he go for the steal? Speaking of steal, it might not happen because Peach is bringing out the second boost crystal ball, this time surely onto Yoshi. There it is. And let's see what happens. How's it going? You know, me and my fish Joel, we're holding it down on the stream now that my computer's not on fire anymore. Princess Peach, does she get the roll? She does! Just barely. Princess Peach, by literal inches here, gets the optimal roll to get in and get her first star and get on the board. We are very early in the game. I don't know what turn we're on right now. I have not unlocked the character yet because, unfortunately, my Chungus gameplay was not good enough to get the unlock of the rare Marks V character. Wait a minute. Another ball is coming out. I need to try again. It might be harder to do than beating the special cup in Super Mario Kart. And here we go. Everyone just robbing Luigi. All of a sudden, Luigi, who was in a great spot to get a star and move into a top position, now sitting with no stars and not even 20 coins. See, right here, this is the item. He could have used it last turn. And he could have preset the roll he needed, but instead, he decided to hold on to it. And he instead... I mean, he blundered it, man. I guess he took a gamble there. He thought it might pay off. It didn't pay off. And now, what's he even doing, man? He's lost. This guy doesn't know what he's doing anymore. Five coming in for Daisy. We've seen some crazy item spaces so far. Item bag. And okay, pretty decent items there. Nothing too crazy. Probably the big winner there, the warp box, does allow you to go to pretty much anywhere on the board. And we've got a masher. Can you escape the cube? That's what we're trying to find out here on Slime Time. They're on normal mode today. Normal difficulty. All right.
Time to play. How is Race going to pronounce the handle this time?
It's Tortilla the Hun. Don't worry, I figured it out. It just took me a while. But I could say Tortilla. Because that sounds more like the original name. I don't know. That's tricky, man. Okay, wait a minute. Princess Peach, the closest. Can she close it out? Well, like, it's based off, like Attila, right? The Hun. But, like, tortilla, you know? It's like I have to mispronounce it to get the pun. I don't know, it's tricky. Princess Peach right now, bringing out the golden. We saw her get 3 9s. It's not going to happen this time. You should get the HEB frozen chicken nuggets. You need to do it. Get the nuggets! And make sure to scan the barcode, that's important. Princess Peach here, probably going to be getting another star. Princess Peach looking to move into the lead. Not only is she gonna get a star here either, I think she is going to be able to then convert it to... Oh, this is a crazy turn out of Peach. Guys, I said normal mode could be vicious for this exact reason. We could have the star count numbers for everyone just ballooning upwards. Star count inflation is real, and I think we are seeing the beginnings of it here. We are on turn like 5, and there's already, I think, 4 or 5 stars in circulation. Let's do a check. Okay, we're on turn 8. But still, not even a third of the way through the game, and there's already 4 stars. And it might continue to go up from there. Peach onto the Yoshman. 22 coins. I mean, look, this is the thing that we're dealing with, you know? This is kind of what I was alluding to when I said this could either be a boring match where nothing happens, it's very low scoring, or it could be something like this where they're all just focusing on the stars aspect more than anything else due to the shop kind of normalizing a bit. We are still getting some crazy pulls from the item bags, but that combined with the ease of access around the board thanks to this little boo system, we are seeing a lot of map movement. Alright, let's see what Yoshi opts to go for here. Reminder, if you are new to the league, the way that this works is we have 6 regular season matches, and there is a point system that will determine their place in the standings. It is more than just getting 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. We evaluate also their star count and their coin count at the end of the game. 1 star is worth 120 league points. So it is very worthwhile, even if you're not going to win, to buy a star, because it is 20 coins, but it's 120 league points. It is a great value. Yeah, I contacted Valve. They're gonna be getting the comp medal. If you get 1st, you get the gold. If you get 2nd, you get the silver. 3rd is the bronze, and then you just get kind of like a black one. That's kind of cool. It's the participation one. Honestly, some people like that more than, you know, the actual top 3 medals. Luigi on the double goose egg, and it's a juicer. Luigi with nothing to lose and everything to gain here. This could be huge. An early 30 coiner could change the state of the game. Let's see it. Honestly, I'm going to be paying attention to Luigi here, but I think they all have a lot to gain from this, so. And Luigi falls off early, choking under the pressure. Not a good look if you're a Luigi fan. So Yoshi goes left. He gets the more abstract path, but usually more direct. Meanwhile, Daisy and Peach dealing with the more jagged one that's a bit slower, giving advantage to Yoshi here. He's choosing option 2. Coming up around the bend, and this could be the game decider. Peach closing the gap, and Luigi falls off again! I think this should be a win for Yoshi, and he's done it! A huge win here! Peach coming in second, Daisy looking to get third here. And Luigi, the guy that we were hoping would win, getting basically nothing. Lost Divine Hero, thank you for the 122, a Giga resub. Absolute legend, man, thank you. Oh, and Luigi gets the pity coin. You love to see it. But look at the payout here. Yoshi with 38, Peach with 24, and Luigi getting a single coin. Yoshi in a great spot, but Peach not feeling too bad either. Really the big losers. Looking at the standings, Daisy and Luigi going into this minigame. Dude, I don't know why Peach was doing that. It was crazy. And Peach is a bit of an unpredictable character around these parts. Alright, we've got a 1v3, and there is a world where Peach just runs into it and loses in the first, like, 15 seconds. So far, doing a good job. Oh, and there it is. Right into Luigi. Doink! Yoshi, Luigi, Daisy, the winners here. And Yoshi kind of killing it on the minigame so far, you know. He's had a pretty quiet game. I mean, I don't want to say quiet. He's obviously doing well, but we haven't really been talking too much about him making insane plays. He is just, he's just kind of out there. I mean, and getting it done. You got to give some respect to the dino. Okay, plus block. That is a great one for Econ. But here we go, Yoshi. Going on a bit of a tear here. This is going to be interesting. I don't really know what the game plan is for this because I suspect we're going to see a star steal, which means he won't have enough for a follow-up star, even if he does get there on the map. But here it is, the seal coming out. Goes straight for the throat, right onto Peach. Says, get it out of here! Yoink. And just like that, Yoshi moving up into the lead here. Sitting on 2 stars. Not bad. Now, oh, and he chooses not to go for the shop. And look at that, an optimal roll. He's 2 away from the star. Well played. You know, I did not expect that, but clearly he calculated it. It was a calculated move by the Yoshman, and with the blue space, he now has enough money to be able to get another star, assuming he gets there next turn. So the question now is, what will Luigi and Daisy do? When he was thinking about it, you saw he hovered the right option before going back straight here. Let's see exactly how he fares. Mini Mega Hammer, I assume onto Yoshi here. Oh, onto Luigi, and it's getting personal. Now, interesting choice. I think the reasoning here is that if Luigi is in Mega Mode and he goes to Boo, he will not be able to interact with Boo. He'll bypass Boo. And so that essentially will deny him the option to get any resources, but it seems like an interesting person to choose to use that on. You know, he's not doing particularly well. And we're moving on to Book Squirm, a great minigame, fan favorite here. Now, the way this minigame works is you have to find the holes in the pages and stand there, and the last one standing will walk away with the victory. Yoshi and Daisy, the only 2 standing after round 2, and quick work of it for Daisy there. Daisy walking out with a victory. Bit of an interesting bit of gameplay that we witnessed there. Don't really know actually what that was all about. But Here we go. Plus block coming out for Peach. It's a double dice block. And she's done it again, man. I mean, it doesn't matter with this, but like, what a crazy roll. And look at this. Just like before, she was just barely there. The optimal roll. She gets the money off the dual sixes, and she snipes the star from Yoshi. Back up to 2. And very quickly, we are seeing the star count in this game pick up at a very rapid rate. I mean, we are right now on only turn 10 out of 30, but we have 5 stars in play. Oh, interesting choice. He's going to be bringing out the swap card. So he's going to be swapping his inventory with Daisy's, but he has nothing, so he's basically just stealing the warp box from Daisy. Onto the item box. What are we going to get? Okay, and he gets himself a super mega mushroom. So we did have a couple of crazy items early. It has mostly cooled off now, so I think we're really starting to see kind of the result of the more normalized item pool. You know, we did have the Boo Crystal Ball thing, but because it was so early game, nothing really much happened here. And wow, interesting. He uses the skeleton key, doesn't go through the door, RNG manipulation goes down, hidden block star. What a crazy setup there by Luigi. He throws away the skeleton key, goes the opposite direction into hidden block star combo. And you guys said this guy didn't come to play. This guy's on a different level, man. He's on a different level. He knew, man. He knew. Uh-oh, a little bit of slander onto Peach from the Yoshi fan club. I'm looking at the Discord right now. But the Peach fans are in full force with the Peach gifts to cancel it out a little bit. It's very interesting. We might have to do a Luigi investigation. Yeah, I don't know. League officials might be reaching out to coaching staff after the match. You know, we can't stop the match once it's already in progress, but we will have to do some investigative work after. It is a distinct possibility. And here we go. Plunder chest coming out from Peach. Interesting. I mean, even despite that crazy hidden block play, he's still in third, though. Which is a little crazy to think about. Here we go, warp box. Does he get good RNG with it? Oh, and he goes very far. If he rolls low, we could see a chance time. It's not gonna happen. Interesting. He chooses not to go to Boo or towards the star. I feel like that was a bit of a blunder here by Yoshi's decision making. Oh, you think that that's what's going on? You think that they're like reading the signals? They're signaling illegal input by the staff to influence the outcome of the game. But here we go. We have Luigi bringing out the Gadlight. Very on-theme item for the character. And Daisy making her way over to Boo. She goes on to Yoshi here, decides not to burn the Gadlight. Honestly, really no reason to do that for Luigi right now. He picked up that defensive item early. Could become more powerful as the match goes on, but not a bad opening for him. Photo finish. Gonna be our next minigame of choice. This one is pretty good, but the question is, can they solve a children's puzzle? Let's see it. Right now, everyone trying to figure out the rotation. The first one to get it down is going to be Daisy on the bottom right. And look at that, the sync there by Luigi and Daisy on the bottom section. Yoshi catching back up. Advantage now to Yoshi with 4 pieces already locked in. He does find the right spot. Quick rotation by him. 2 pieces to go. And Yoshi running away with it here. Making it look easy. Look at that. Not even close. My man, he's done it again. Yoshi really coming out to play on these minigames tonight. We are seeing crazy stuff out of him. This one could get a little wild. Princess Peach bringing this out, maybe wanting to steal the Gadlight from Luigi, and because he only has one item, it's guaranteed. She yoinks it. A nice offensive play there by Princess Peach onto Luigi. Very smart option. Very smart option. She is in second. She will likely be a target to Boo attacks, especially on this board, so having that Gadlight gives her a little bit of extra coverage. Oh, and she's picked up Yoshman. Oh, wait, interesting. And then the correction here, she's gonna be going down to Boo. On to, oh, interesting, goes for Daisy. Daisy gonna be losing some money here. A lot of money going into the pockets of Princess Peach. Princess Peach making big moves. Oh, I'll time him out. I guess the mods didn't see. Nine, 10. Wait, big Yoshi coming through. This could be a double whammy. He is going to bypass Boo, but look at this. Bang. Bang. Double hit onto Yoshi. Smart heads up play by him. That's a lot of guaranteed econ into the battle minigame. Holy smokes, man. How much is it, though? It's just a 10-coiner. And we're going back here. Luigi looking for a bit of redemption after he blundered this game super hard earlier on. Just a few minutes ago, even. Can he do better? We're gonna find out. Everyone going left, Peach going with the right option, but reminder, the paths are still different. Even if you choose left, you are not guaranteed the same path as someone else. And Daisy and Luigi both falling off quickly. Meanwhile, Yoshi edging the path here, going right along the edge, making it look... I don't know why he's doing that, honestly. It's kind of weird. Oh, and as I said, he falls off the side. Advantage now to Princess Peach. And a double blunder by the Yoshman. I think Peach might be able to run away with a victory on this. And yet it's... Wait, no, Daisy! After the early blunder, flawless gameplay brings it back for a victory. I was not even paying attention. I thought that Daisy was off the radar, but she surged back here and steals the match. What a mix-up. 21-9-1-0. The distribution. Going the way of Princess Peach. All right, here we go. Luigi hopping onto the Boo train. But where is he going? That is really the question on everyone's minds at the moment. He does have enough for a coin steal. We might see that here. I expect he'll just go right there. No, he goes away from it. Very interesting decision-making by these players at the moment. But no one can access that star until the pink boos are enabled. Golden mushroom getting collected now by Daisy. And now we are waiting. Yoshi winning the 1v3. Or, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. With a potential to win the 1v3. Let's see it. Sorry. I'm getting out of myself. Pre-watched. All right, Yoshi letting in too early here. Decent defense. He's okay. I was gonna say he was on pace to win. Now he's not so much on pace. But they're kind of blundering the kicks here. Look at this. Nice block off the schnoz. 3 more points allowed. 2. If he can make it through one more wave of kicks, he might be able to win, but no! With 2 seconds on the clock. A win for Peach, Luigi, and Daisy on that one. A bit of a choke by the Yoshman, and with that win, Peach ties up Yoshi at 2 stars, 35 coins apiece. Princess Peach making her way over to the item shop. Skeleton key in pocket. Interesting choice here. Guys, I said Yoshi was gonna win. I wasn't even right. Okay, we are going to be having Luigi getting redirected over to Princess Peach. And here comes the golden. Now, the star gain rate has been slowed down significantly because no one is activating the pink boost, so no one can make it to the section of board that needs to be reached in order for that star to be obtained. You don't need a special item for it, but they do need to activate the pink boost. Let's see it. Wow. Back on the boot train. How can you bet? Bets have closed. However, you can get involved in the fantasy league for future weeks, or you can wait until next match. The fantasy league is on the Discord. It seems like it's got pretty good turnout so far, I think. Yoshi never declares Ricci. This is an important bit of information. We'll have to keep that into account whenever we're watching this gameplay here, because that could change everything. Well, Sunkist unfortunately didn't want to sponsor the league this year due to cheating allegations. It's tragic. Let's see it. Luigi currently dodging. I think Sprite Cranberry might be the playoff sponsor, though. You know, we're in talks. We'll see what they say. Wow! 5 seconds left on the clock. Can he close it out? Oh, and what a nice dodge, man, by Luigi. Sneaks in. Well played. Luigi winning the solo minigame. What is this? At his own pace, he will get waiting in some tiles and declare Ricci. But Yoshi will never declare Ricci. Ah, I see. This is important information. This will influence the outcome because both of those people are in this match. We're gonna have to watch out for that from Luigi. He might declare it later on. There's no sights here in this game, so you don't have to worry about it. Oh, Big Man Bowser coming out! But what is at stake? Is it items? Oh, the Bowser suit! This is like something that I've never seen before. He just gives her the Bowser suit, no game. He says, here you go on the house. Yeah, he's handing out the fursuit. But Yoshi's getting the heck out of there. He didn't want anything to do with that. He goes for the warp block. And he says, get me out! Oh, but he might be going back in if he lands on Peach. Okay, so he is over in the area towards the boo, but from what I've been seeing here, I don't know if we're going to be seeing a steal, because they all keep going the direction of the pink boo, but then never making it there, which has prevented the star count to continue to go upward. They've kind of stalled out a bit here in the mid game. Oh, okay, wait a minute. A bit of a mix-up here. Daisy says, not so fast. I will go to Boo. And she's gonna go for the steal directly onto Yoshi. Interesting choice. All right, that is going to be a decent amount of cash going into the pocket of Daisy. And it is still a 1-star game, everybody, you know? 1 star is the difference between 4th and 1st. Still anyone available to win this one. Currently sitting at 6 stars total. You saw a furry by the road today holding a sign. What? Like, what? Why? What were they doing out there? All right, here we go. We're moving on to our next 2v2 minigame. Let's see it. Everyone taking a look at the map, trying to figure out where the blocks are. Luigi, realizing he's not on the blue team, going away from it. He says, wait a minute, I need the red one. Maybe a little bit of colorblindness coming out of Luigi here. Yoshi now with the box in hand. Same with Luigi. Yoshi trailing Daisy. And if she finds it, it's locked in. Yeah, but why was he holding the sign? What was it about? Was he like on the side of the road, or like was he at an event? What's he doing out there? We do have an ad coming in about 5 minutes. Just want to give you a warning. If an ad does hit, and you're watching the gameplay, by the way, I will be pausing. You will not miss any actual gameplay. I will be stopping. We'll just be talking about the game state, things like that. Don't worry, guys. Oh, and Yoshi goes for the warp play, but again, he warps right past the pink boo section. So the pink boo still are not active, meaning that no one can still get that star. We're either gonna need a lamp or we're gonna need something else, because now everyone's ignoring it, everyone's going to boo instead. Okay, that is going to be Princess Peach. Minus 21, tragic stuff for her. And, or Daisy, sorry, not Peach, because she's got the Gadlight, I was gonna say. The Gadlight is now becoming an issue, though, because Princess Peach, after stealing it from Luigi, has managed to move her way up into first, and she's got good coverage now. I think, realistically, the way we get out of this kind of stalemate is we see the magic lamp. Is it there? Yes, but she can't get it due to a lack of funding. So the lamp not collected, and Princess Peach holding on to first for another turn here. Let's see which minigame we have. Money belts would be great for Econ, but no, we're gonna be going to hide and go boom. All right, so this one, I would say, I tend to give the advantage to the team of 3 if they're working together. But are they going to be? That's really the question. Or are we going to see a double blaster, or maybe even a rare triple? Daisy starts out with a Y check. Luigi's out. Still 2 alive. Oh, and the double! That is gonna be a win to Daisy. Well played. Daisy walking away with a nice little paycheck there, and you know, looking at the econ, it is fairly stable. There's no one who's too broke, no one who's too rich, but they all have enough to be able to move around the board and do the things that they need to do. The question is, will they? Princess Peach back on the coffins. What is she going for here? Nothing. Honestly, she's kind of item locked right now. She had 2 opportunities to get items that turn, but she couldn't do anything because she just had no room. Yoshi hitting... And he gets the plunder chest. Now, this is an interesting item for him because if he wants, he can go for the plunder onto Princess Peach. Luigi, though, chooses a 5. What's he gonna do with that? If he hits a hidden block, we'll definitely have to do an investigation. I don't know. Let's see it. Because that is seemingly a random blue space. Okay. I mean, dude, the game rate has slowed down substantially. Like, the game itself is actually going by quite fast. And it's largely because there's no star gains happening. And we've had a few battle games, but like, it hasn't been that substantial, but maybe Bowser is here to shake things up a bit. What are we dealing with? We've got a Bowser game, but what is at stake? It is items. So really, the big loser here is Peach. If she loses this, she loses the Gadlight, she loses the coverage. You do not want to lose this game if you are Princess Peach. Darts of Doom. Now, this is one of my favorite Bowser games. You do not want to hit the Bowser space in the middle, and otherwise you lose instantly, or you don't have the lowest score. But here's the thing, you throw 3 darts at a time. It's all about timing the A press. The A press is important. Alright, pretty good first throw by Daisy. She did hit 100 points. 140 should be safe here. Princess Peach, the player to watch on this minigame. 35, not a good throw by Peach. Not a good throw at this point. She's hoping that one of the other 2 players hits that middle Bowser space. But Yoshi managed to blunder. The 3rd dart is on the edge. He gets no points for that. And that is not great news for Yoshi. That is going to be a Yoshi loss. Which is tragic if you're a Yoshi fan, because Yoshi had the plunder chest to steal the Gadlight from Peach, but now he's going to lose it. And so Peach not only keeps the Gadlight from Bowser, she keeps it from Yoshi as well. Not a good look, man. Not a good look. As we're about to start, by the way, they might start during this minigame. I'm giving you a warning. I can generally tell when the ad starts because people type "adge." I will be getting up and running to the bathroom. Oh, it just started. I will pause really quick. If you get an ad, no worries. Guys, I'll pause. Okay, we're waiting. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put music on. I gotta go to the bathroom. I've been drinking too many liquids tonight. I'll be back in just a sec. Here's Coconut Mall. When I get back, we're gonna talk about the game state. I'll be back.
Belly emoji, taco emoji, burrito emoji, fire emoji, French fries emoji, cup emoji, taco emoji, Taco Bell takeover. Liv Moss, bell emoji, taco emoji, burrito emoji, fire emoji, French fries emoji, cup emoji, taco emoji, bell emoji, taco emoji, burrito emoji, fire emoji, French fries emoji, cup emoji, Taco Bell takeover. Liv Moss, bell emoji, taco emoji, burrito emoji, fire emoji, French fries emoji, cup emoji, taco emoji.
Okay, sorry about that. Whoa. I am back, guys. This match has been, honestly, it's been a bit of a nothing burger, I think. It was starting off hot, it cooled off. It got mega cooled. It's like the coldest thing you've ever seen. But I think the ads are done. There's not been great gameplay. There's still a chance that we see recovery, but like, honestly, they're kind of speed running this game because they're not getting the stars. We haven't really seen a lot of Bowser spaces either. Wait, the clerk is in the pumpkin time for pup time? That's huge. That's the best news I've seen tonight. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is like one of those ones where if someone hits a home run in the 7th inning, you just give everyone like a voucher for free tacos to feel like you didn't waste your time by turning out, you know? Like, it's whatever, you know? It's, I mean, it's fine. It's whatever. I mean, you know, it's, I mean, what are you gonna do? Daisy Baby, thanks for the 51. Welcome back. All right, we're getting back into it. Well, look, we'll see. I mean, maybe the back half of the match will deliver. I don't know. I don't know. I would like for it to. They started off really strong, but that star got put in a bad spot, and because of the lack of crazy items, we have seen no lamps in play, and so no one can get to it without that, and no one's going to the pink boo either. So, like, I mean, it's tough. It's super tough. Oh, was that too soon on the baseball references? Sorry, my bad. If it makes you feel any better, I was a Texas Rangers fan when they choked to the World Series like 2 years in a row. And then didn't win for like another 15. Okay, wait a minute. With the mix up there, blue team now with an advantage. They finally did. I think it was their first ever.
Finish!
Finish!
I'm the best!
Okay, Princess Peach moving into the lead. And now let's do a little turn check action. Yeah, I should turn off Rumble, I think. How do I do that? I'll turn it off, because it doesn't matter. We are on turn 17 to 30. This game is moving quick. It's a fast-moving match, man, let me tell you. Alright, Skeleton Key getting paid to play the minigame, and look, this is what happens, man, when you have default items. There's no crazy stuff in here like there was before. It's just mushrooms, man. Shroom Central. Dude. The Super Mini Mushroom in pocket, not a bad option. So the Super Mini Mushroom, and I don't actually remember if this is a change in this mod or not, but it's actually a pretty strong item. And wait a minute. Finally, someone activates the pink boost, which means the star is now accessible. But is anyone in position for it? I don't think so. I don't think it is. As long as the pink boo remains active, there is a chance we do see the star finally picked up. But first, it's battle minigame time. You know, I'm getting a wig trim tomorrow. Actually, no, I'm getting a wig trim on Thursday after I get my car. I'm sending my car into the shop tomorrow for the 4th time. But also the final time, I think. This is a juicer battle minigame, by the way. 50 coiner. Let's see it. Oh, what a blunder, dude. He pulls it early. Did you see that? Luigi getting a little overeager, yoinks it. Too soon, and it's going to be Daisy. Coming out on top here. Big win for Daisy, a 50 coin battle minigame. Definitely shaking things up. Look at that, 107. 3-digit payout to Daisy off a single battle minigame, dude. Just one. What? Insanity. Look at her. And with that, she can now start to flex the wallet. You see this? This cellular shopper comes out. Does she have lamp potential? She's in 3rd. It should be there. Yes. She goes for the lamp insta. Doesn't even dwell on it. Bang. There it is. This could be the game changer we needed. My car is not going into the shop for coolant. My car originally went into the shop for coolant, and then while it was in there, they said the brakes were bad. So then I got the back brakes fixed, and then like, we got to get the front brakes fixed too, and also your tires are bad. So then I had to replace the tires after they replaced the rear brakes after they fixed the coolant issue. And now they're going in to fix the front brakes and the spark plugs and the main cabin air filter. They actually aren't scamming me. I got a second opinion. My car just is cooked. It won't be cooked after. It's just the pains of having a BMW that has about 75, 80K miles on it. And they're all yoinked. It's out of here. Bye. I'm not rich enough looking for a BMW. Well, here's a crazy mix-up for you. Not only do I have a BMW, I have a BMW that's entirely paid off. My car payment is 0. Well, there's no coolant in my computer anymore. I don't think anything else should leak it. I don't think anything else can leak anymore. All right, here we go. Lamp coming out by Daisy. I mean, when I got the car, it didn't have like 80K. When I got the car, it had like 5K. Thick Genie coming out. Let's see it. Boing. Well, my house pipes already leaked that. Well, the AC leaked coolant a few months ago. All right, with this purchase, Daisy going into first place. Let's see it. I think I have an LG fridge. My roof did leak. That's not coolant. That was just water. But it hasn't leaked since, so that's good. Alright, we've got another 3-throw here. We saw this turn 1. It was won by Yoshi. Let's see what he does here. Can he pull it again? I don't know. We're gonna find out. He's not on the outer edge like he was before. He was on the far left last time, but we'll see if that matters. It is kind of shaking him up a bit. Yet to get on the board. Princess Peach making good use of that right-hand side. Up to 5. Yoshi still sitting on 1. Luigi now tied up with Peach at 5. She goes up to 6, goes up to 7 now. Oh! What? That was a crazy play. I've never seen that. Dude, the basketball from the top shot missed, hit the ground, bounced up, and went in the bottom thing. I've never seen that before. I didn't even know that was like an option. She hit like a trick shot, dude. She just hit a clip in the middle of the minigame. Here we go. Super Mini Mushroom coming out. Low roll gets a 5. Not really what you want to see, but I don't really know what the idea was behind the mini mushroom there. Yoshi bringing out the cellular shopper. Can we see a lamp in second? We can. He's gonna go for it here. So Yoshi picks up the lamp. Good insurance here for him. He does lack the funding though. We're gonna need either a lottery win, a minigame win, or a couple of blue spaces in order to bring him in. Oh, try again. He did win earlier today, I believe. And I think this is also the first happening. So Yoshi in a pretty good spot. Not a lot of happening spaces on this board. Means that Yoshi now probably the lone happening space person for bonus in this match. That one roll there might have guaranteed it for him. Yoshi does gamble, believe it or not. 1v3 coming in. Yoshi, the solo player. We saw this once today. He almost pulled off the impossible, but with 2 seconds left, he lost the minigame. Back in the net again. Can he do it this time around? Not a good opener here. Already 4 goals in under 10 seconds. 7 now. Only 2 more to go. He's gonna need flawless gameplay here. Do we see it? No! Shut down immediately. No defense coming out of the Yoshman here. And this is a bit of an interesting match. 2-2-2 won the split. Not a good look, man. Princess Peach trying her hand at the gambling ring as well. Picking up a card. It's her first time here. Will she win it big? Let's take a look here. Oh! What? The only mega winner, I believe, so far in the league pulls off the 100 coin bonus. A massive swing of events for Princess Peach. What an insane play. And she also pulls the golden mushroom out of the item box. So she is poised here. Yoshi not going to be able to use the lamp just yet. Oh, but Yoshi wants to get his hand in the pot. He says, give me a cut of the pie. I will put everything I have up in this battle minigame because I think that I deserve more than what I currently have. And it's a 50 coiner, massive battle minigame. A win for Yoshi here could be big. He only paid in 9. A lot of money up for grabs here. And Luigi, after blundering this minigame just a few turns ago, does the impossible, wins it this time outright. You know, people were beginning to count Luigi out. People thinking that maybe he might be match fixing, investigations of sorts potentially needed. I don't really know, but 90 coins going into his pocket off of that one. Big redemption arc here for Luigi. And he's right next to a shop with this newfound money. What's he gonna do with it? Are we going to see a lamp purchase? And it's not available. He's gonna have to go Gadlight instead. And like, I don't hate the defensive option. I don't actually hate the defensive option. I think it's actually a decent play. But the thing is, I don't really know. I don't really know if I agree with it. I guess you have extra money to spare, you might as well get it, but like, you can do better than that. I don't know. What's he gonna do with it? Making his way down. Gonna play the mini game. And again, normal items means normal items in the mini games as well. Nothing too crazy here. And he gets just the normal mini mushroom. Honestly, I would say that's a low tier item. Situationally, it can be good, but most of the time I feel like it just takes up a spot in your inventory, man. Like, it's not great. Poison shroom coming out. Let's see it. On to Luigi. You heard his cry across the room. He went, yow! As we move on to our next mini game. Parasailing coming in. That's true. I don't know anything about this game. Well, I just like to make assumptions based on what I think is good. That's what a lot of people do on the internet anyways, right? I'm not so different from those guys. Alright. Current advantage on this minigame to the blue team. The break-even point on this is 10 coins. By the way, that is the magic number we're looking for. And we have the blue team breaking even, still 15 seconds on the clock. 13-13. Advantage now to the red team. If you don't want spoilers, but you want to know the outcome, you can look at the spreadsheet. Does anyone have the command for that? I can just link it again. Oh, that's not the right one. It's this. Here you go. The info is on the sheet. Big roll coming out of Peach. 5-3. 4. What's she gonna do with it? She could have gone for a Star's Tail, but she doesn't do it!
Race clap.
Interesting choice here, man. I mean, she can't get to the star either. She didn't have a key. She didn't have a mini mushroom. Yoshi still can't use his lamp because he didn't have enough money yet. Oz Jojo, thanks for the 2. Welcome back. Weird choice by Luigi to use that item. But he is making his way over to the Boo, which means we will likely see a Star Steal. The question is, will he go for Peach to burn the Gadlight, or will he just go for the low-hanging fruit and steal from Daisy instead? But Daisy says, not so fast, look at this. And she resets her location, and she might be able to make her way up to Boo as well. The October schedule. Yeah, I'll talk about it more after this. I'm gonna be playing Mario Kart World. I'm gonna do a speed run, but I'll talk a little bit about that because I haven't had a chance to talk about the October stuff because at the end of October my computer broke and I've only done this stream and yesterday's stream since, so. I think the TLDR is that I'm not sure yet, but I'm probably for sure at the very least gonna be a little more loose on my stream schedule than I was the first few months. Maybe a little tighter than October. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Okay, here we go. Mash is coming in. Predictions. We saw like a 99 on hard mode yesterday. Are we going to see anything even remotely close to that? They are on normal. My guess, probably not. Maybe 73. We have a guess for 6-7, and it's actually 7-7. Tough luck. Yoshi winning that one. 3 away from the record. The Luigi Discord is quiet. I haven't done a Discord check-in in a minute. Let me do a quick look here. Yeah, the Luigi Discord, quieting down a bit. The Yoshi thread getting a lot of energy here. Apparently there was a Yoshi summoning circle. A lot of interesting imagery of Yoshi being posted in the Yoshi fan club. It's getting a little wild over there, man. Meanwhile, the DK fan club actually gaining a member, and he's not even in this game today. All right, Yoshi finally with enough money to bring out the lamp, and we're gonna see it here. The first player to go up to 3 stars. Honestly, I do think that the energy for the Yoshi fan club is unmatched at the moment. It's not every day that you see a Yoshi summoning circle. It's like Yoshi on the, like, standing on a pentagram. What's going on in there, dude? It's getting crazy in the Yoshi fan club. But Yoshi buying himself a star, going up to 3 stars and moving into first. Where is the next star? And that is right on the pathway that we have seen them travel time and time again. A win here from the lottery machine would be big for Yoshi. Even a second place prize of 30 coins would be enough, but he's gonna get Bubkiss here. Princess Peach, definitely with her eyes set on that extra star that Yoshi just got himself. And I don't know if he can do anything about it at this point in the game. But wait a minute, what if Luigi strikes first? Could Yoshi's star have been a blunder? We're gonna find out. And he goes straight for it! Luigi directly attacking the Yoshman. 50 coin investment here, but definitely worthwhile. It's minus 50 league points, but a net gain of 70. Because you're paying 50 coins, but you're getting 120 back. Definitely good conversion there. Oh, interesting choice. So she goes for the low roll here to get herself a happening, playing for the bonus star. Smart move here by Daisy. And we have a two-way tie for first. Guys, if you like the D20, try this new command called D1. It's a one-sided die. You should try it out. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's on cooldown. It's a very slow dice. You're gonna wait for it. Wow, is that Luigi getting eliminated with a goose egg performance? 0 coins in pocket and he's out of the game. A lot to be gained here by the princesses, and Peach dropping a 20 bomb, man. Crazy performance coming out of Princess Peach. And I think because of this, there will now be Peach going for a steal onto Daisy because, you know, now Yoshi has fallen out of that #1 spot. Is it gonna come out? Yes, there it is. And could this be the nail in the coffin? I don't know. There it is. I mean, what do? She stole that Gadlight and then risked losing it on a Bowser minigame, didn't lose it, and she's just been holding on to it for the whole game. And like now, what do you even do? What do you do in this situation? What do you do? If you are anyone that's not Princess Peach, you have to kind of put your foot down, but like what does that even look like? Because no one wants to be the one to burn off the Gadlight, but if no one wants to be that guy, then she just runs away with the game. Because she is now en route to the Boo again, and the star. I mean, it's a tough situation. Yoshi prioritizing the star here. Interesting choice. How many turns are left? We're on 23 of 30. So we are approaching the end game pretty rapidly here. There's still time for action to be made, for things to happen, but we'll see. We will see. Boing. All right, Luigi. Opting to go for the counterclockwise strat here. Let's see if it pays off for him. Can I make that a command? I can, but I would have to limit who could use it. Who would I give access to the D20, but I always roll a 20 command? Only you? Okay, I'll think about it. I'll consider it. Oh! Could we see a solo victory here? Wait a minute. Peach with a little disrespect there. Goes AFK. Didn't matter. That is a win for the team of 3. Luigi looking like my deadlock gameplay out there on the field. Not what you want to see. Not good. Not good. Here we go, Bowser suit coming out. And this is vicious. Look at this, she puts on the Bowser fursuit. Guaranteed steal of at least one from Daisy. Might be able to get Yoshi even. But is she gonna go for Boo or is she gonna go for the star? She goes for the star instead. But with that, she denies Yoshi the ability to do anything. Look at this. Down to 0 coins. It's looking like she might be breaking away here. This could be the Peach runaway moment. Now Daisy has the opportunity to maybe snipe. Is she gonna do it? Yes, but that means all of them have avoided Boo here. You gotta think bigger picture. I don't know if this is the best move. Maybe it is, I don't know, but like... I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. This is very interesting as we move on to Bob-omb Breakers. Let's see what happens here. We saw this once today. Yoshi did kind of run away with this. Daisy was struggling. This minigame will take a while. If you're gonna go file your taxes, maybe wash the dishes, get a snack, maybe drive to the nearest Taco Bell, buy a Crunch Wrap, this is a good time to do it because we're gonna be here for a while. The way this minigame works is you have to connect 3 of them together. They can be connected either horizontally or vertically, not diagonally. And by creating combos, you get points. First to 100 wins. Right now, Daisy looking pretty good on this minigame, but, you know, early game is not everything on this one for sure. And bang, there it is. Nice. Right now, pretty neck and neck, but Daisy's board is getting filled up and so is Peach. They might not be able to play, but they also might make the craziest combo of all time. Sometimes having a stacked board state is actually good. And look at the combo by Luigi. There goes across 3 parts of the board. Luigi's section all the way into Daisy's. And look at this, Daisy up to 90. We were talking about how she was maybe cooked here, but she's been able to fight back. And it's actually Luigi now who is looking pretty much blocked off. Oh, he's at 98! Any pair wins the game for him. But is he gonna... he can't find it. He can't close it out. And it goes to Daisy. What a choke by Luigi there. He had such a big opportunity, man. It was getting close. It was getting very close. Oh! Now, I think right now, if you are a Yoshi fan, this is what you want. You want a high-value battle game. It's a 50-coiner! Mega Juicer, huge potential here for the Yoshman. If he wants to get back in the game, it needs to start with this one, and we're back to this minigame for, I think, the 3rd time. We saw Luigi get 4th and then 1st on it. Here we go. It's all about reaction. Oh, and Daisy the big winner this time. Luigi going to last yet again. Daisy winning massively on this one. Let's take a look at the payout. 105 going the way of Daisy. The Daisy dabs coming out in the chat. But what can Daisy do here? 25 of 30. So after this, we're going to the final 5.
Wow.
Wow. Gadbrush going the way of Luigi. Gadbrush, interesting item. I don't really know if there's a good way for him to use it though, because if he copies Peach's inventory, he already has that. So like nothing changes. I mean, I guess it's good to have, but right now it's literally useless. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. Yoshi in a must-win minigame. If he wants the econ to do anything in the late game, he needs coins. A loss here just sets him back that much further. Burger and fries. The classic. I mean, hot dog and fries. Whatever. The classic. Can I order you some orange juice? Yeah, I got you. I have a question, though. Why is the sink outside of the bathroom? Do you see that? What's it doing over there? Orange juice and fries. Interesting combo. It is going to be 2-0 to the red team right now. Well, see, I thought it was a water fountain, but there's like a little green canister on the left. What is the green thing? I thought that was the soap dispenser. Okay, Yoshi getting one back. Lime powder mix. What is it, a Gatorade dispenser? Oh, 3-1 in favor of Princess Peach and Luigi. Walking away with a victory there. Here we go, final 5. It's the make or break it point, dude. If you are gonna win the game, it has to happen here. We're running out of time. Okay, we do have 2 lotto tickets still active. This is for a star, by the way. And they're out of here. Not happening this time. But what is the final mix-up going to be? Honestly, I'm looking at this and it is going to be a pretty low-scoring game, I think, all across the board, even for first place, unless the star count goes up. 3 stars! Now that is what Yoshi needs. Stars are being given out like candy, dude. Like it's Halloween. It is still anyone's game, especially with the 3 stars. It means that the coin econ that you previously would need to get a star is now pretty much just irrelevant. I mean, Yoshi could get this star if he gets there, you know? Oh, and who's he gonna use this on? Wait, this could be a blunder if he gets Yoshi. It's randomized. And he gets Yoshi from the Gadbrush. Oh, ads. Ad. That's a big mistake by that guy. Huge blunder. Now we're waiting. Now we're waiting. Yeah, actually, I'll talk about it a little bit because someone asked, but I'm going to talk about it more. So after this, by the way, I'm doing a Mario Kart speedrun. If you guys want to stick around, it'll be kind of the post-game show. I'm going to do one run of the Traveling Plumber. I actually like that speedrun, so. But if you want to know how I feel about the October month or whatever, it is tricky to say because I didn't do everything that I was supposed to do in it. It was good for the first half, and then the back half, I got like mega depressed. I don't know what happened. I kind of fell off the rails. I think it was mainly good. Like, it was definitely good. Like, my YouTube channel for the first time ever hit 10 million views in a 28-day period. The number has fallen a little bit, but it's still really high. It's like 9.7 million views in a 28-day period. Because I put more focus on what was working and less focus on things that I felt obligated to do that I don't think I was actually obligated to do. And I want to do more there. I don't really know exactly what the plans are for November. November's a weird month because it's a birthday month. But also I've got family visiting, and then there's like the Thanksgiving holiday, so it's a little weird. Same with December. So I'm kind of like 1 or 2 weeks in both months are kind of just unusual compared to the rest of the year anyways. What I'm currently thinking about is maybe trying it through either the end of the year still, or at least the end of November, and seeing how I feel about it after. I think there were definitely a lot of benefits to the system. You know, when I was locked in, I was working on the shorts. The shorts were resonating with people. It was growing the YouTube channel. We were doing fun streams that I was having a great time with on the channel. I think it was around mid-October. I don't know what happened, man. I just kind of like fell off a bit. Alert, this is cheating. That is true, every month is a birthday month. But this is the birthday month where my mom visits. Okay? Yeah, I mean, look, it's tricky because I need to not... I do think I need to do what's good for me, but at the same time, you know, we gotta pay bills, right? And I am not ignorant to the fact that the sub count is down right now, okay? Fortunately, the YouTube views are up, and they kind of like balance each other out. That was kind of the original math I did in my head anyways, right? Like, if I'm gonna stream less, it makes sense for people to sub less because I'm live less. I mean, checks out. I mean, that's just natural. But if I'm putting it into something and that's doing well, and that offsets it, or is even better, then it's still a net positive. And I think it is. I think it is. I'm able to stream and have more fun when I am live and stress less. But we'll see. I'll talk about it more later. I think the ads are done, so we can get back into it. Okay. Let's get back into the action here. Game time. Booting it up. All right, so in case you missed it due to the ad, major misplay here. Luigi used the GAD brush, and he duplicated the inventory of Yoshi instead of Peach, meaning his own GAD brush got erased. He traded a GAD brush for a skeleton key, and then used it to go through a door and do nothing and land on a battle game. Which is wild to me. I mean, that just seems like a gross misplay. Like, he just didn't think about the repercussions of his actions. He got so caught up in the idea of getting a skeleton key that he just went for it. And I don't know how I feel about that. But, got another battle minigame on our hands. This is only a 10 coiner. A win would still be good for Yoshi, as he only had 3 coins going into it. And I'm seeing a lot of clumping in the middle here. Like, none of the players are really going away from the middle to get the butterflies on the edge. They're waiting for the butterflies to come to them instead. Which is fine, but a little bit weird, you gotta admit. Don't really know... I don't know how I feel about it. The score breakdown, by the way, is the yellow butterflies are 1, red butterflies are 2, and blue butterflies are 3. In points, that is. Let's see how the payout is. 2 seconds, 1 second to go, and, yeah, I mean, honestly, it was hard to really track to see who did best here, so let's just see how it looks. And, oh, by 1 point, another win for Princess Peach. She's again converting on these battle minigames. Yoshi with Bubkus right now. The pity coin going to Daisy, and he gets nothing, man. He gets nothing. But it's not over for Yoshi yet, because It's battle game time! And he has no money to pay in, so it doesn't even matter what the rates are. He's the big winner here. But it's honestly a bit of a sleeper. Only 29 coins, battle minigame. This late in the game, not great. I mean, you know, it's fine. Like, he still wants to win, but the amount of money he gets could have been way higher if he won. And look at that. We just went right to left, right down the line there. A win for Daisy. Princess Peach losing some money that she just won by getting no coins back. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. Daisy and Peach are kind of just like handing the money back and forth, but what I was going to say is it doesn't matter that Yoshi has no money because he is the closest to the star and he is not out of the game yet because he can get a star for free. Thanks to the final 5 turn mix-up, Yoshi is guaranteed that star if he makes it there. But let's see how it goes. The Great Deflate. Shoutouts to the inflatable Thwomp, by the way, a very rare breed of Thwomp. Not the type of thing that we see very often. Right now, the princesses with a bit of an advantage here. You do take a little more air out if you synchronize the ground pound, but we're not really witnessing that here. Well, see, I thought they were not breathing either, but they're making a noise when they get ground pounded, you know? Unless it just does that. And look at the wealth disparity, dude. 2 players with 8 coins or less, and 2 with over 120. 131 and 133. What a split, man. Yoshi needs the roll here. And he chokes it! It's not all bad. The Bowser space will actually benefit him here. But if you are Yoshi, you want to just lock down that space. You don't want to put it up to chance. He does get a little cash in pocket. Okay? But I don't know, man. I almost would prefer getting the guaranteed star over the 20 coins. Unless he's pretty much still locked in to guarantee it. I'm tough. Here we go. Try again. Not good, man. Not good. I don't know if Yoshi's out of the running yet. I think he might be, though, due to the coin star. I think their only world where Yoshi can win is if Daisy overtakes Peach for the coin star and then loses a star and then he gets one. I feel like that's the only way he can win, but I'm not sure. Cheap sweep coming in. Well, Daisy's kind of close to the coin star record, so she could theoretically do that. I don't know if she can lose one. He can for sure get one. He can do 2 of those 3 things. All right, let's see it. Double pick up by Daisy so far. Dumper. The win condition on this is 13. That is the golden number. Oh, it would definitely affect LeBron's legacy. We can't be having this Yoshi loss. Or this Yoshi win ruining his record. Let's see it. 7 to 9, 9 to 10. The golden, very important here. The only one going for it is Luigi, though. And yeah, I mean, at this point, it doesn't even matter. Ha ha ha! I'm the best! 3-2-2-2, the rundown here. Honestly, this has been for sure the battle of the mid-off. They've all been mid. No, she can snipe it with the plus block, dude. This is what I was worried about. If she high rolls, I think she steals the star from Yoshi. And she gets more money. The Yoshi blunder, dude. That might be the finisher. Yoshi with a massive choke last turn. Not only getting her an extra 15 coins, gets her a guaranteed 4th star. Princess Peach coming alive here. And if we take a look at the standings, she is in last, so she definitely needed it. But this is interesting. If she wins this game, then that'll mean the 2 people that were in 8th place this week won their matches. I mean, even though people hate Peach and they say she cheats, it is essentially, if we look at just the raw data, an underdog story. But wait a minute, Luigi with the triple steal. He is going to be getting a lot of money here. I don't really think it matters. It'll matter for, I guess, maybe placement points. He can't win the game, but we do get a rare Big Boo appearance. 67 coins! What a big drop! Here we go, plunder chest. Wait, if she plunders it, she plunders from Peach. Luigi now has the money. If he makes it to the Boo, there could be a star steal. Will it change anything? I don't think so, but there is a world where that happens. Reverse a bomb coming in. 67. Dude, I'm surprised that the Gadlight didn't. That would have been nuts. Nine to 9. A fairly even match on this. Reverse a bomb, one of my favorite minigames, but the momentum in favor of the red team. Look at this. Bang! There it is. Win for the Glorp team. Glorpio and Glorp. How many turns, though? Is there enough time for him to get there? 2 turns. He can get there. He can get there. Final turn of the item shop. What is she gonna get? Gadlight? Is it available? Oh my god, a boost crystal ball? That's diabolical, man. To pull that on turn 29? But surely she doesn't win again. Let's see it. Bub kiss. Absolute bub kiss there, dude. Yoshi, what are we gonna do here with the super mini mushroom? I mean, I assume he's doing it just for board movement. You do get 2 full-sized rolls on this. Yeah, okay, so he gets a 4 and a 9. I mean, what do you even buy here if you're Yoshi with 10 coins? Like, you can't really do much. Luigi's gonna need a big roll here. He gets a 5. That might be enough next turn to get him to the Boo. But he gets the hidden block card! Wait, that could be a crazy turn. Hidden block card into Boo steal final turn could be game... I mean, I don't want to say game-changing. I don't know if it changes the outcome, but like... it could shake things up a little bit. For Luigi, for sure. We could see a mix-up here. I mean, it helps for league points. Any star you can get is worth it. It's 120 points. You gotta think bigger picture sometimes. Here we go. Back on the skis. Oh, and the quad boulder! But everyone's surviving. And as I say that, It's just the princesses remaining. Daisy with the surge! Princess Peach trying to bring it back, but she was too slow.
Yeah! Daisy the winner!
We're gonna see what happens here. They have been very afraid to burn the Gadlights. That Gadlight has been in the game for like 20 turns. Final turn here. Comes out. Let's see it. Steal a star onto Luigi, right? Yes, yoink.
Wow.
Star now in favor of Peach. Peach is actually shaping up to get a pretty high-scoring game. I mean, 5 stars is 600 points, plus first place. I mean, like, and a decent amount of coins. It's not bad. It's not bad. Why are you playing the minigame, dude? You can't use the item, dude. What, is he doing this for the love of the game? I mean, what's the point? Okay, sure. Whatever. He's just happy to be here. I mean, Gadlight could be worth it, but... Oh, and a little short. He could have gotten to the star there. Hidden block card coming out. Let's see it. Does he get lucky? No, unlucky, man. Mr. 4th place, not even getting himself a star. He does make it to Boo, just barely. We are gonna likely see the star steal onto Peach. Yep, there it is. Yoink! The Bowser could shake up the game if we get something like a last turn Bowser Revolution. Again, I don't think it'll affect the outcome for first, but it could affect the outcome for second and third. And fourth, if they're all equalized, it'll just come down to bonus. But instead, he just robs everyone. Wow, that's like minus 30 coins off of all of their league points for no reason. That guy's just suctioning points out of them, man. Because it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter for the game state. And, you know, she lost, but she has 69 coins, so maybe she won, I don't know. I don't really know, man. Yay! Alright, here we go. Final minigame of the night here. Coin minigame could be big. No, making waves. I will update the standings, so stick around after this before the Mario Kart speedruns to see the updated standings if you are curious to see what the full picture is after the halfway point of the regular season. Because this is the end of league, week 3. And here we go. Wow. Well, it's only a 6-week season. I did 8 weeks last time, but we're doing 2 matches a week, so... Oh, and he got flipped! Yeah, I want to get this done by the end of the year, and so we have to go to playoffs not too soon from now. Otherwise, it'll be running into 2026, and I would prefer it not do that. Okay. Here we go. Results coming in. Moment of truth. 4222. Decent star count. It could have been higher, though, for sure. Mamma mia! I like when Luigi goes, wow! Alright, Peach with bonus star number 1. Why are the leagues delayed? Well, we try to create a... We spend extensive time in the off-season to create safe and fair gameplay environment, but every time, despite our efforts, there ends up being a way that people manage to break the system. And so we have to go back to the drawing board every time. But here we go, bonus stars coming in. And if you are a Peach fan, Peach trying to silence the haters after a rough first few weeks of the season, coming in with a commanding victory here. Let's take a look at the final results. Final numbers coming in here. I'm gonna need to screenshot this for documentation. Okay. I mean, there you have it. 6-3-3-3, the score line. Peach making it not even look close here. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get the data updated. So stick around for that. We're gonna do a data update right now. Let me put this over here and we can get this show on the road. I'm gonna mute that so I can put the game audio on. Okay. So, with that in mind, let's do the update, guys. Standings update coming in right now. Let me make sure I'm on the right thing. Okay, so I have the data here. After I update this, it should auto-update the standings. Okay, player 1 is... If you want to see it update in real time, by the way, you can open up the spreadsheet and just hover the standings tab. It should live update as I do all this. Okay, here we go. Data being entered in. We have Daisy got second. Daisy had 3 stars, 82 coins. Luigi got third. He had 3 stars, 18 coins. Peach got first, had 6 stars, 45 coins. And Yoshi got 4th place with 3 stars and 10 coins. And with this, here's the final standings. With the updates in place, here's how we're looking after the halfway point of the season has been reached. We have DK in first by a significant amount. Waluigi in second. The only 2 players to have over 1,000 points. Luigi in third. We've got Mario in 4th. Daisy in 5th. And here's where it gets interesting. These 2 people won their matches. And they were in dead last, both of them, at various points throughout the week. But because they were so far behind, they're still not even close to the top 10. Let me turn this down. Shoutouts to this dancing cat. Okay, so if we take a look here, we can get some interesting stats. Not top 10, top 4, sorry, my bad. But it is very close here. And honestly, the cutoff for playoffs, we'll go into it a little bit more in the coming weeks. But basically, you want to be 4th or better, which is why these are highlighted. So you can see right here, it is only a difference of about 25 points between these 3. So there is a bit of a battle brewing here. The star count's almost exactly the same. Placement points a little different, but very close. You can see the average points per game is like super tight. These guys are gonna need to up their numbers quite a bit if they want to stand a chance. But these guys kind of cruising up here by a solid amount. Mario kind of holding his own. I mean, if we look at average placement, I need to fix this in the spreadsheet. I'll fix it later, but you can see the actual average placements. His average placement is just 3rd. It's just a raw 3rd place, which is not what you'd expect, given that these people all have, like, average placements better than him. but he just always performs, man. He comes to the table and he brings out decent gameplay. And so even though he has a lower amount of placement points than all these people, he's ahead of them. Which is nuts. Yoshi's average placement, definitely the lowest right now. 3.666666667. Not good. Not good. What was the cat? It's just a cat dancing. The next match, I think, will realistically be a little bit delayed. Because normally we're doing these on weekends, but this week got thrown off because my computer broke, and I just got it back yesterday, so we had to do it Monday. It'll probably be Monday or Tuesday. There is a world where I do one match on Friday night before I pick up my mom from the airport, because she comes in at like 9 or 10 p.m. So maybe I'll go live a little early. I don't know. I don't know on that yet. But we'll do that. Either on Friday before I pick up my mom, and then the other match after she leaves. At the other end of the weekend, so probably like Monday, Tuesday. Or I'll wait and do both early next week. But then after that, we should be back to normal weekends, so should be no more crazy interruptions, okay? My mom is visiting. I don't know if she's gonna be on stream or not. I talked to her about it. I was like, I mean, I don't care if you're on stream, but I don't really know what we would do. So we might just hang out and chill for a bit, because I haven't seen my mom in a couple months. And she likes doing like holiday stuff, you know, and like it's starting to be holiday season, so we might just go do some stuff. I'm not sure. It'll be good to see her again. I am pretty close with my mom. I think we're on good terms. Oh, one other thing to check here. This is kind of interesting.
Fantasy League standings are updated and the stats are also on the
If I look at
League
this
page on Discord, Kaij.
So here, this is going to be interesting to look at the end. There have been 3 matches where players have dropped 1,000 points. Luigi in game 1, DK in week 2, and Peach tonight. She managed to squeeze out a 1,000 point game, barely. Pretty nice. But let's see who the lowest scoring game is. The lowest, oh, by 1 point. It goes to Yoshi. But Yoshi did get 420 points today, so I feel like that should be worth something. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if there's value in that, but I mean, it's kind of epic. Thank you, by the way, for the 300 bits. Fantasy League standings are updated. Let me check that really quick. Let me pull it up. This is not my spreadsheet, by the way, but if you want a little more info, Dream Archer has been running a fantasy league. Let me bring it up here. You can play this, by the way, if you still want to. I believe that there's different weeks or different divisions depending on which week you join. So if you want to join, you got to get in soon because eventually there's not going to be that many weeks left. But apparently, DK is a fantasy demon. Just like he's doing in the regular league. But also, apparently, Daisy is too. Highest average bonus star. Wait, so this is interesting. There's points based on the spaces they land on. I love data, dude. Average Bowser space is 1. Average red space. Average blue space. Average green space. Thank you, Anonymous User, for giving us up to raysfire. Makes me so happy. Raysfire makes me so happy. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the ad-free viewing. Alright, let's take a look at the standings here. Currently winning, we have, it looks like Feyris is winning, Dream Archer is winning, and Ember's Rage is winning. Dude, Feyris dominating in the Fantasy League? Kind of crazy, man. How do you join? If you're in the Discord, there's a thread in the Shud Zone called the Unofficial Mario Party CPU Fantasy League. If you're in one of the fan clubs of the characters, it's in that area. You'll find it. But there's info in there. You can probably have people help you out. There's a sign up, though. You're only
Race,
6 points
race.
behind. Oh, wait, you are. Wait, you're only 6 points behind, but you're 1 and 2? Dude, you must have had rough matchups. What happened, man? Wooly Fox, thanks for the 108 on the tier 3. Very nice. I'll raise C for that. Dude, DK is just too OP, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, if you want to join, guys, you can join this in the Discord as well. It's been cool to see a fun little side event go on like this. Okay. I think with that being said, we are going to be done with the Mario Party part of the stream. If you are heading out, the next league match will either be this Friday, if I can squeeze in a stream before I pick up my mom. It'll be a little early. Or I'll wait and we'll do a doubleheader early next week. Check the schedule website. It's going to be the best place to get info on that as it happens, okay? All right. We are going to move over. And we're going to do a little speed running. Oh yeah, I'll pay out the pred. Here you go. To the Peach fans, here's your money. Let me change the scene over. Gotta make sure I'm not leaking. I've leaked enough random things the past couple of days, man. Like my coolant. I might be streaming Deadlock later on my alt. I'm undecided on that. It's possible. I need to make sure that it can hold up the Deadlock stream. I don't need to leak any more coolant, you're right. Okay, give me a minute. I have no, well, look, you can get rid of the coolant leak by removing coolant. That's what I did on my computer, man. I just put a cube in there. It's just like a giant cube. It's actually very cube-shaped. It's extremely cube-shaped. The D20 might have been put in timeout. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, I'm going air cooling. I don't really care too much how it looks as long as it works, so they just ripped it out. I was like, guys, I need you to save my life right now. I can't have my computer going out like this. And I had some guys just rip out the custom cooling loop and put in an air cooler. I believe it's a Noctua. Yeah, I just don't know which one. Oh, wait, is there a statement from the manager? Let's see what they have to say about the Peach victory. I gotta read this. Official Peach announcement from the GM, Dowfire. Tonight we showed up and we showed the world who we are. We were well rested over the extended week and we trained well with the extra days. The tournament is far from over. We are currently 6th place. However, we made a statement tonight. We started the match strong and are not going to give up anytime soon. To our fans, you showed up tonight and you were noticed. You were loud and cheering on our princess until the very end. You did not go unnoticed. May everyone have a peachy night and we will see you next week as we carry on this momentum in week 4. Remember to always stay peachy. There you have it. Well said by the manager. I'm excited to see how it develops for you guys. But wait a minute. The trains are here. I hear them. There is one thing that I've had that's been kind of a weird bug since I've got my PC back with my capture card, but I'm hoping it won't be a major issue, and it's what I have to deal with right now. Give me a second. Fingers crossed, it's just a connection. It was a connection issue. Laura Pringles from Mushroom Weekly. You have any comment on whether or not she's dating Harry Styles? This is important info. We do need to know that. I mean, I have no attachment to my liquid cooling because here's the thing about my liquid cooling. I just bought the computer pre-built with it already in. I didn't make the loop. I would maybe be a little more attached to it if I made it, but I didn't, so I don't care. I'm like, yeah, rip it out, man. I just need to use it. If it works, it works.